Behind its wealth, it turns out that Saudi Arabia holds many unique facts that you may have never known before. As we know, Saudi Arabia and several other Arab countries are known to have very abundant oil supplies. In Saudi Arabia itself, some Muslims from all over the world will gather at this place to perform the Hajj pilgrimage every year. As we know, the land of Arabia is mostly filled with deserts which are arid and quite hot. About 95% of the total area in this country consists of desert and only about 1.45% of the land is arable. Apart from that, this country also reportedly does not have the rivers that we usually encounter in Indonesia. Saudi Arabia is the only country that prohibits women from driving. Driving in Saudi Arabia can only be done by men, and women are not allowed to do it at all. This is because some scholars believe that if a woman drives, it is a weakening of values. Social. Saudi Arabia is currently carrying out the largest project in the world, namely building the world and #39's tallest skyscraper. The building called Jeddah Tower is estimated to be approximately 1 kilometer high. Women and #39's participation in work is only 20%. In Indonesia, many women work to fulfill their daily needs. However, in Saudi Arabia, women very rarely work and only around 20% of them work. Saudi Arabia and #39's unique culture and traditions have had a big influence on other countries such as Indonesia. There are several acculturations in Indonesia, such as mosque buildings which have an architectural design between Arab and Indonesian culture. This country is very synonymous with religious tourism, especially for Indonesians who are predominantly Muslim. Mecca and Medina are the two cities in Arabia that are most frequently visited by world tourists, because these cities have many iconic tourist attractions and also have a history that to this day has had a big influence on the world. Apart from being famous for this, Arabia is also famous for its results. One of the abundant natural resources is petroleum. Apart from being famous for their faith, Arabs also put their family in second place after God. In Arab culture, family is the most important element and always takes priority over the interests of friends or work. A close-knit family structure is a determining factor for a person and #39's status. This makes Arabs really respect the honor and dignity within the family. People in Arabia are very good at business, so it is not surprising that the family plays an important role, especially in terms of continuing trade and other businesses such as shops, factories, businesses and fields operated by family members, because this is important to avoid failure in business. So family members is the one who provides support so that profits and losses can be felt together. In Arab culture, respecting parents is a form of respecting the value of good manners. As a result, elderly people, grandparents, are often invited to discuss all discussions. Male family members usually discuss work or other issues more because of the culture. Arabs consider men to be leaders in their families. Parenting in Arabia is not much different from that in Indonesia, because basically Indonesia itself also has cultural influences from Arabia. Children in Arabia often follow the example taught by their parents. Parents teach boys to be leaders, especially leaders for their sister. Meanwhile, girls learn to take care of the house and often receive praise for their feminine qualities. In this modern era, parenting in Arabs seems to be patriarchal. However, that is their Arab culture, which highly values honor for men and women.